On the CBS Saturday Night Movies, Jerry Mathers is back.
When did life get so tough? I think it all started when the Yankees traded Roger Maris.
20 years later, one of America's favorite families is reunited when the Beaver returns to Mayfield. And while cute children grow up to have kids of their own...
Don't you think we're a little old for reverse psychology?
Still, nothing goes right for the Beaver, and some things never change.
I'm still the Beaver.
The hilarious world premiere movie, Still the Beaver, next.
Sometimes it's hard for me to believe that my boys are grown men. One minute they're tracking mud through the living room, and then all of a sudden, you're watching them walk down the aisle. Wally still lives in Mayfield. He's a successful attorney and dated like one until 4 years ago when he finally settled down and married his high school sweetheart. No children yet, but they're working on it. And then there's the Beaver. I always figured that living away from home with his wife and family would help Beaver overcome his tendency to be overwhelmed by even the smallest problem. Or so I thought.
Wait, I don't want a divorce. I don't want you to leave.
I'm not. You are.
But Kimberly, how about a trial separation? Kimberly!
Beaver, please leave.
I can't. Your car's blocking mine.
That's a company car. Daddy wants it back. I'll call you a cab.
Now, wait a minute. Can't we talk this over? I love you. I love the boys.
Beaver, please don't make a scene in front of the neighbors.
I love the neighbors. Please, give me one more chance.
Beaver, you're never gonna change.
I will. I promise.
Oh, yes, sure you will for a day or two, and then you're gonna slide right back again. It's over, Beaver.
Kimberly?
Yes?
Give my love to the boys.
You're pushing me, Wally!
Stop it right now!
Now, Wally, fix a little crack in the foundation. That's all you said. You didn't tell me you're going to have to tear down half the house to get to it.
Some gratitude, Jack. Here I am busting my butt trying to build
Knock it off, Eddie. You're not going to weasel your way out of this one.
All right, you got reason to be mad. but maybe there's a way we can fix this without a bulldozer.
How?
You see, when the building inspector comes around, we slip a few G's in the old Slabola's pencil case, and we're home free.
I can't believe
Wally,
it.
don't hit. You're a member of the bar.
Thank you, Mary Ellen. I'm glad to see somebody here has decided to be the voice of reason. And I might add, that's a lovely dress you're wearing today.
Wally, I've changed my mind. Hit him.
All right, Wally, okay. So I've made a few mistakes. I'm doing the best I can. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, then go ahead. Take a poke at me.
What the heck?
You actually hit me. 30 years, you never slugged me before.
Are you all right?
You better call an ambulance. I think I got internal bleeding.
Don't press your luck, Eddie. Come on. Come on, let's walk it off. Hey, feel any better?
A little.
Good. Eddie, you're fired.
For what?
For lying to us about the foundation, for taking kickbacks, and for using substandard material, and for still managing to fall 4 months behind schedule.
Hey, quality takes time.
Now, knock it off, will ya? It took less time to rebuild Germany. You're finished.
Anything else, Wall? Want to come over and beat my dog?
You know, if we weren't such good friends, Eddie, I would have fired you a long time ago.
Hey, all construction goes over budget. But look at all the bucks you're saving, living at home for 3 months, sponging off your mom. Hey, wait. What if I fix the foundation out of my own pocket?
You mean you'd really do that?
Yeah. I'm already in receivership, but, what the heck. Consider it done.
I can't let you do that, Eddie. We'll split it, okay? But we're going to draw up some sort of realistic schedule with penalties for when you screw up again.
Wally, there's no need to put any of that on paper. Have I ever let you down?
Yeah, all the time.
You're quite a kidder. We got a deal, pal? Now, you and a little woman go home and get started filling up those bedrooms.
We're working on it, Eddie.
You know, Wally, if you got trouble, maybe you should put a better man on the job.
You know, Eddie, I was sorry for popping you one.
Yeah, forget it. I had it coming.
You sure did. Look, just do the best job you can, huh?
You have my word. What a pushover.
That you, Beaver?
Hard to think of a man walking around. He'd be me.
Son, we'd all like to have the most glamorous, exciting parents in the world. But we just have to accept things the way God gives them to us.
I know, Dad. That's what you told me when I had that mole on my stomach.
If you live your life in a dream, Beaver, someday you're going to wake up and find out you've never had anything real.
Now, let's have a little action, Beaver. You're going to have a lot of fun. Okay, now, hit her early. Come on, let her go now. Let her go.
I don't think I like having fun this way. you thinking of getting a divorce?
Well, of course not, Beaver. You don't divorce someone you really love.
Then when do you get a divorce?
When two people just can't get along together, when they're always shouting and screaming at each other.
Like you just did. Sometimes at night, I like trying to imagine me being a man, but I just can't figure myself walking around in a big overcoat and having kids being scared of me and all that stuff.
Well, I couldn't either when I was your age, Beaver. But I'll tell you something. A man never gets so old that he forgets how it was being a little boy.
Wally, where's your brother? Breakfast is getting cold. Well, Beaver, where have you been?
I've been up recopying my composition, Mom.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, okay.
The most interesting character I have ever known is my father. He does not have an interesting job. He just works hard and takes care of all of us. And he will use up a whole Saturday to make junk with me in the garage. He may not be interesting to you or someone else because he's not your father, just mine.
I don't know if it sounds so good, Dad, but it sure made me feel good when I was writing it.
I'm glad it did, Beaver. Made me feel pretty good to read it, too.
Beaver, how many times do I have to tell you not to drink out of the box? Beaver! Oh, Beaver, this is such a surprise!
Yeah, guess so.
There's nothing wrong, is there?
Well,
Beaver?
I lost my job.
Oh, Beaver, how could your father-in-law do that to you?
Well, I was late a lot, and Kimberly and I are sort of breaking up.
Does that mean you can sort of get back together again?
No, I think it means we're sort of getting divorced.
Oh, Beaver. Beaver, I feel so badly for you.
I figured you would, Mom. That's why I came home.
Oh.
Beaver holding up? Should we start hiding all the sharp objects?
That's not funny. Your brother seems very confused.
Oh, heck, Mom, that's the way he always is. Don't worry. I'll talk with him.
Well, why don't you just put all your junk where it belongs and get your dirty feet off my bed?
Steve, that's not a laundry chute.
Hey, Wally.
Hey, yeah, you're putting on a little weight, huh?
Yeah, well, you're getting a little gray.
Really?
Don't worry. On you, it looks good.
Yeah, it does. So, how you doing?
What can I tell you? I lost my wife. I lost my job. I lost my kids. I even lost my bus ticket. Nothing's changed. I'm still the Beaver.
Come on, Beav. You know, it takes two to make a bad marriage.
Not according to Kimberly. Remember when the worst thing that could happen was, well, that your frog croaked or you had to kiss a girl?
Yeah. Yeah, you always did have trouble with girls. Hey, remember that time that Violet Rutherford gave you a black eye?
Yeah. You know, she even knocked out a tooth, but I was afraid to tell anybody.
We knew.
Hey, Wally, when did life get so tough? I think it all started when the Yankees traded Roger Maris.
What am I going to do now?
Well, you could mope around here and have Mom pick up after you. Or you could move ahead and decide what you want to do with yourself.
Do I have to give you an answer right now?
All right. Hey, you know, going up against Kimberly, you're going to need to get yourself a good attorney.
Is that an offer?
Well, what are big brothers for?
Thanks, Wally.
Hey, I tell you what, tomorrow I'll start arranging some visitation rights.
Oh, that'd be great.
Boys, dinner's ready.
Now, we better get washed up or Mom will take away our dessert.
Hey, Wally. When did the Yankees trade Roger Maris?
What do you think of this for the den?
I don't know. What color's the carpet?
Oak. Remember, we're not carpeting the den.
Yeah. Hey, wouldn't carpeting be better?
Wood is easier to keep up.
Yeah, but you can't really run around and play hard on an oak floor.
Honey, it's a den, not a football field.
Well, there are other considerations.
Like what?
Like, carpet is easier for a baby to crawl on. So, what do you want to do?
About what?
About the kids' room.
Nothing until I get pregnant.
Well, why wait till the last minute?
Honey, look, we've just got to be patient.
We've been trying for over a year.
Come on, what's 12 months to a guy who waited over 20 years to get a seabird?
Everybody we know is having babies. I'm tired of sitting on the bench. I want to get in the game.
We're on the same team, right? Look, all the doctors have said there's nothing to worry about. So let's not get so worked up, okay?
Okay. Sometimes I get so frustrated. I mean, what do you got to do to have a baby?
I'll get you a book. But in the meantime...
I can't.
Why not?
I just realized this is my parents' bedroom.
Good night, Wally.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Hi, Dad.
Hey! Why are you all dressed up like that?
I'm not dressed up. This is me in my good cape. Hi, Dad.
There's my big guy.
Dad, don't you think I'm a little old to be kissing you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Dad!
Sorry, I lost my head. How about a big day at the zoo?
Couldn't we do something fun instead? Don't mind him, Dad. He's just mad because he's missing the birthday party. Hey, nobody asked you anything.
Hey, now, wait a minute, guys. Guys, don't make me raise my voice. Cut that out. Wait, hey, guys. Stop that. Stop it right now.
Okay, that's enough. You're off to a great start, Beaver. Listen, kids, would you go wait in the car? I want to talk to your dad. Take
Yes,
that,
Mommy.
sweetheart. Beaver, don't fill them up on junk food, and I want them home by 6:30.
Why is Oliver dressed like that?
That's his secret identity. Don't worry, the school psychologist said it's a perfectly healthy expression of his hostility toward you.
Now, just a minute, Kimberly.
Yes?
Don't you think the grass needs to be cut?
You'll never change. Someone told me it's all happens. I do believe it. I do believe it's true.
Tonight I'm on the journey from the east side to the park, just to find a fancy rainbow to the zoo. But you can take a crosstown bus if it's raining or it's cold, and the animals will love you if you do, if you do now. Something tells me it's all happening. There we go. I do believe it. I do believe it's true.
Okay, guys, come on, smile.
Oh, you look so happy.
Corey, come on, smile, be happy.
The monkeys stand for honesty, giraffes are insincere, and the elephants are kindly, but they're dumb. Orangutans are skeptical of changes in their cages, and the zookeeper is very fond of rum. Zebras are reactionaries, antelopes are missionaries, pigeons flock in secrecy, and hamsters turn on frequently. What a yes, you got to come and see at the zoo, at the zoo. At the zoo, at the zoo, at the zoo, at the zoo.
Hey, Corey. My friend Boomer said we're going to have a lousy time. But Dad's almost fun to be with now.
You're so naive. Just watch. He'll mess up.
Okay, now, who ordered the milk?
I ordered a soda.
Well, here, drink that. It'll be better for you. Let's see. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. Okay, let's dig in.
This has ketchup on it. You know I don't like ketchup.
Yeah, well, you used to. That's okay. Just trade it with your brother.
I don't like ketchup either.
Fine. Here. You know what, guys? I'll show you just what we're going to do. Give me that. Here we go. There you go. Good as new.
It's still in the bun.
Here. Take mine.
But you already took a bite out of yours.
It's okay. We're related.
I want a new one.
Dad, since you're going back now, could I have a soda?
No. Now you eat that hot dog and you drink that milk.
But you're supposed to let us have whatever we want, because you're so guilty.
Who told you that? Your mother?
No, my friend Boomer. His mother's been married 3 times.
Yeah. Well, I'm not any of Boomer's fathers. I'm yours. Now eat.
See, told you. Yeah. You sure have gotten mean since you moved out.
Well, you know, I didn't really want to move out.
Then why did you?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, Oliver. Maybe when you're a little older. Look, I know this doesn't make much sense to you guys, but even if I'm not there at the table every night or telling you to clean up your room, you guys are a part of me, and I'm always going to love you. Tell you what, as soon as we finish up here, I'll buy you an ice cream cone, okay?
No, thanks. I'm not hungry anymore.
Dad, can we go home now?
Yeah, I guess so.
Larry Mondello, come on in.
Mr. Cleaver?
Nice to see
Wait,
you.
hold on, Mr. Cleaver. What about me?
Richard. Oh, I'm glad to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Thank you.
So, where's the beef?
He just got up from his nap. Beaver, come on down. Richard and... Larry, for the life of me, I can't remember your new name.
Oh, it's a Vishnu.
Oh, that's right. Beaver, Richard, and Vishnu are here. It's a mighty pretty name.
Yeah, it means spring of life.
Oh, that's nice. Well, excuse me, boys.
Thanks, Mr. Cleaver. Hey, Beav. How are you, guys? Hey, you look okay.
Thanks, Richard. Hi, Larry.
Call me a Vishnu. It means spring of life.
Nothing to be ashamed of, Beef. These days, 6 out of 10 marriages fail. Hey, it's my turn, isn't it? Shoot it! What are you waiting for, the second coming? Oh, nice shot at Vishnu.
Hey, we don't shoot much at the ashram.
So what is it, Beef? Depression? Guilt? Overwhelming feelings of inadequacy? How'd you know that? Even in my practice, I see pathetic guys like you all day. You know, I wrote an article for Ladies' Home Journal on the agony of divorce. I'll send you a copy.
Thanks.
Hey, Beav, have you ever thought that maybe the solution may lie with the Lord Krishna?
Why? Did he have a particularly messy divorce?
No, but if I get 3 more converts, I get a mattress.
Nice shot.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. How near to come, oh, it was beautiful, magical. And all the birds in the trees, they'd be singing songs.
You know, I really like this place. It's the only one that still gives you the extra milkshake.
Yeah, nothing's changed here but the price. Now my kids come here after school. At the ashram, we adhere to a strict macrobiotic diet.
What do they let you do there, Larry?
Not much. I had to get permission from India last year just to come home for my dad's bypass operation. Mostly we just chant, we dip incense, we chant. I'm happy, though. They're giving me a wife next year.
I know this sounds terrible, but being around Larry makes me feel a lot better about myself.
Why? Did you already have a mattress?
No. Richard, you're a shrink. Why did Larry turn into a Vishnu?
And you didn't?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's in the family. Now, Larry's father spent a lot of time on the road. His mother never did anything but yell at him.
And his sister used to beat him up a lot.
Right. That's why the guy's such a basket case. Then there was your family. You know, didn't you ever realize a lot of people wanted their family to be exactly like yours?
There was nothing special about us.
Are you kidding? There's a lot of love in this house, Steve. You guys did a lot of stuff together, and your father was a perfect role model. And you always had good food in the icebox.
Too bad my kids' friends won't be able to say the same thing.
All right, I'll have him call you when he gets back. Oh, wait a minute. He just walked in. Beaver, it's for you. It's Kimberly.
Well, tell her I'm not here. Tell her I'm out on a date.
She knows you're here.
Hello? Yes, I'm going to pick him up Saturday at 10 o'clock. But Kimberly, I already bought the tickets for the game from our scalper. Well, what's more important than seeing their father? Well, what do you mean you can't? Kimberly, it's a big city. There's got to be more than one barber shop. Look, you can throw me out of the house, but I've got some rights, too. I've got a right to see those kids. Kimberly? Hello?
Now, on child support, I've got it down to $750 a month, payable on the 1st. Plus, we're gaining some ground on visitation privileges. You get the boys every other weekend, plus alternating major holidays and summers when not in camp, which, of course, you pay for.
Wally, it's not enough.
Well, we're still negotiating, Beeve.
I want custody.
You want what?
Custody.
What, are you crazy?
Well, you're always telling me I should figure out what I want to do. Well, I have. I want to bring my kids back to Mayfield so that they can grow up in a home full of love and understanding and a lot of good stuff in the icebox.
You don't stand a chance.
Well, why not?
You've got no visible means of support, no permanent domicile.
I'll do whatever it takes. Now, you with me or not?
Look, Beaver, I gotta be honest with you. Custody is a long, drawn-out process. You'd probably have a better chance of becoming Miss America. Yes? Tell him to wait.
Hey, Wally. I just need you to sign. Hey, look what the cat bag's in. How you doing, Squirt? That must be your bicycle outside. You know, you ought to be more careful. Somebody might steal your bell.
Knock it off, Eddie.
Hey, not now, Jack. I'm on a roll. So the little woman tossed you out on your ear, huh? What happened? She finally get her eyesight back?
Well, at least my wife didn't turn me into the IRS. Well, about that other thing, Wally. Are you going to be able to help me, or should I find another lawyer?
I'll think about it, okay? We'll figure something out.
I'll see you later.
Hey, Bees, want to have some major fun? You put some baseball cards in your spokes and pretend you got a real engine.
Eddie, you're still a creep.
What's with Bonnie Prince Charles?
Look, Eddie, the guy's had a rough time. You didn't have to start giving him the business.
Yeah, he expects it from me. Listen, the reason I stopped by...
What did you screw up now, Eddie?
Hey, all of a sudden I'm the rat. Did you ever consider the spiraling cost of building materials? Or, faulty wiring?
Eddie, was there a fire?
It was just a little one. You're not going to hit me again, are you, Wally?
Hi.
Hi, Mom. Hey, look, Steve was just down at the office.
How'd it go?
Oh, terrible. He wants a petition for custody.
Really?
Yeah, can you believe that little goof?
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Huh. Well, in theory, yeah. But in court, they're going to eat him alive.
Wally, you know the Beaver has always needed guidance. And ever since your father's been gone, he's, well, not lost like poor Larry Mondello, but just drifting along without an idea where he was headed.
Well, right now, he's headed straight into a steamroller.
Maybe, but accepting the challenge is a big step for the Beaver. I think this whole business has forced him to wake up to his responsibilities and decide what's important to him.
Yeah, but Mom...
I know you won't let your brother down.
All right, I'll do the best I can, but, you know, this isn't my specialty.
I know. Neither's finding time to clean out the storm gutters. But I'm sure a man of your talents will accomplish anything once you put your mind to it.
But, Mom, what happens to the Beaver if he loses? You remember how upset he got over that bad yearbook picture?
Wally, you worry too much. I'll bet if you could relax a little bit more, I'd have another grandchild in no time.
Oh, Mom.
Wally, when your father and I needed to get away, we used to go fishing up at Shadow Lake.
Mom, there's no fish at Shadow Lake.
I know.
Boy, Whitey, I'll prove there's no soup up there. What a dumb kid you are. Yeah, I'm a dumb kid, all right. Hey! I didn't hear a splash. Hey, there's no soup in there, is there? No, just a hole where the steam comes out. Boy, Beaver, you win. You're a real smart guy. Yeah, ha, ha.
Oh, God. You fell in the soup bowl. How long were you stuck there?
Just overnight.
Overnight?
Look, Whitey, I'd really like to relive all the bad experiences in my life, but if you want to write off this lunch, don't you think we ought to talk about me getting a job?
Fell in the soup bowl. Oh, sure, Beef. Yeah, I could set you up with a couple big firms, but you're going to have to relocate. Do you like country music?
Whitey, I want to raise my kids right here in Mayfield.
Hey, Beef, I'm a headhunter, okay? Not a magician.
Come on, there must be something for me around here. I mean, well, I've got a good background, and I don't mind working my way up.
Oh, do you remember when we let the lizard loose in gym during social dancing? I can still see old Lady Rayburn hanging from the rim.
Help! Help! Look, Whitey, if I don't get a good job, I don't get custody. Now, come on, what have you got?
Okay, I do have something, but I don't think you're going to like it.
Theodore, a good business is like a good ship, and on this ship, I'm the captain, and I'm tough on my men.
But they respect you.
No, but they have no choice. I am the captain. Now, my question to you, young Mr. Cleaver, is why you think you belong on this vessel.
Well, with my previous employer, I was head of operations. I was responsible for all bookkeeping, and every once in a while, I even had to clean out the coffee pots. I think if you'd give me a chance, I could do a real good job.
You've got a lot of your father in you. Chip off the old block just like my Clarence. Welcome aboard, Theodore.
Mr. Rutherford, there's one thing I have to know. Are you hiring me because my father worked here for 35 years and, well, your son and my brother are best friends? I used to date your daughter, and every year you come over for Thanksgiving?
Well, let's suffice it to say that it's easier for a boy to get into Annapolis if his father's a graduate.
Mr. Rutherford, in that case, I'll see you at Thanksgiving.
Just a moment, son. I used to have you pegged as a damp raincoat, but I was way off course. Now I realize you're the kind of man I'd like to have next to me on the bridge.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rutherford. You've made the right decision.
That's why I'm the captain. Now, see my secretary. She'll give you some forms, and we'll see you on Monday at 0900.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rutherford. Well, Clarence, looks like we're going to be working together.
Congratulations, Theodore.
See you on Monday, 0900 sharp.
Daddy, you hired Beaver Cleaver?
That boy's got the sea in his blood, which is more than I can say for you. That Madison report was supposed to be on my desk first thing this morning.
Oh, I had to go to the allergist.
Poppycock. The only allergy you have is to hard work. Now get cracking on those reports.
Aye, aye, Daddy.
And don't call me Daddy at the office.
Boy, what does he want me to call him? Baldy?
Big oaf.
My shoulder's getting a little tight.
Well, I hate to tell you, we don't need a fire. The cabin's hotter than a pizza oven.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen the temperature drop up here 50 degrees overnight.
Wally, what did we come up here to do this weekend?
Relax.
And?
Look, I'm sorry, Mary Ellen. I'm not a machine. I can't just turn it on and off. I need to be in the mood.
I can't believe this is the same man who came back from our honeymoon in Jamaica without a tan.
Yeah, but then sex was fun. Oh, not that it isn't fun now.
Honey, I know you're feeling a lot of pressure about this.
Hey, I can handle it. I'm not a stranger to pressure, you know. Ever tell you about the Springfield game?
About 1,000,000 times.
There's 6 seconds left. I take the ball, I dribble to half court. Now the crowd's counting down. 3, 2, 1. I turn. I throw up a prayer. Swish at the buzzer. 39 feet. I measured it after the game. Now, does that sound like a guy who can't come through and the chips are down?
No.
Why do I have this anxiety?
I don't know. But what would have happened if you hadn't taken that shot?
Wouldn't have won the game.
Now, you just pretend to be 16 again, and I'll be the girl who across the limit.
Okay. But what the hell are we gonna do with all this firewood?
You're a regular pop onion.
Hey, nice place, Shakespeare.
Thanks, Lumpy.
Hey, you better not call me that, Beaver, if you want to keep this beautiful office. I picked it out myself.
Oh, you're too kind, Clarence.
You know, I got your dad's office now. He was real nice to me when he was here, and we got pretty close.
And I suppose you expect me to be nice to you, too?
You better. Because someday they're going to put my old man in dry dock, and I'll be in charge. So if you play your cards right, you'll get your dad's old office, as I'll be in the big office bossing everybody around.
And I'll burn this place down before I'll let that happen.
Daddy, wait! Does this mean we're not playing in the father and son golf tournament? Daddy!
Oh, I think I'm gonna hate this place.
Beaver, we're in here.
Oh, Kimberly.
Hello, Beaver.
What's wrong? Did something happen to the kids?
No, they're just fine.
Well, I think I'll just take these things into the kitchen. You know, if you don't rent the coffee cup out right away, it leaves a ring.
Well, I just bought a new car. Not exactly a new car. It's a 65 Mustang, but it's in mint condition. Except for the transmission.
Beaver, why would you buy an old car? You know it's going to break down. You're never going to be able to get parts for it. I'm sorry. Listen, I would really like to get right to the point here.
Look, I know why you're here. You didn't think I was serious about the custody, but listen...
Look, Beaver, would you just give me a minute?
Excuse me.
I've learned a lot about myself in the past few weeks. You know, at first I thought that you were the problem. Beaver, we were married so young. I mean, I literally went right from my father's house into our house. That my father bought for us. Well, the fact is, I have always been somebody's daughter or somebody's mother or wife, and what I realize now is that I really need something for myself. So that's why I've decided I'm going to become a veterinarian.
A what? Kimberly, I didn't even know you liked animals.
I have always liked animals.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Guess that's why we're getting a divorce.
Anyway, I found out that there are only 17 vet schools in the whole country.
You want me to write your recommendation?
No. Well, I wasn't even accepted at those schools. My only alternative is to leave the country and go study in Italy.
Oh, now I understand. You want me to drop my petition so you can take my kids to Italy?
No. Beaver?
Well, I'm not going to do it.
Beaver, would you listen to me, Beaver? I want you to take the boys.
You do?
Just for a little while. Oh, Beaver, this is very hard for me. But I know how much you love them. And I'm going to want to see them in the summer and on vacations.
Well, sure.
I know that they're going to be happy with you. And they love their grandma. You don't hate me, do you, Beaver?
Kimberly, how could I hate you? You're the mother of my children.
Thank you. Well, I'm catching a plane on the 1st. So that means in 3 weeks you can come and take the boys.
I can come and take the boys.
Beaver, isn't this the most exciting thing that ever happened?
Oh, yeah. It's everything I ever wanted. I just hope I don't blow it.
Ward, I'm worried about the Beaver.
Well, guys, here we are.
Whoopee. Dad?
Yes, Oliver.
Do they got any McDonald's here?
No, but they have a Burgerland.
Dad?
Yes, Oliver.
Does Grandma have cable TV?
No, not yet.
Dad?
Yes, Oliver.
What do they got here?
You know, I'll tell you what. You guys have been so good that, I think I'm going to buy you a present. You know, anything you want.
Is this a bribe?
What kind of an attitude is that, Corey? I mean, you guys ought to be happy about this. Do you realize that we're getting a new start together?
I don't want to live in the sticks.
Mayfield is not the sticks.
That's not what Mom used to say.
I don't believe you guys. I mean, you used to love going to Grandma's. It'll be just like a vacation except for school.
We gotta go to school? Of course we gotta go to school. You're a real airhead. Bug off, mortal.
All right, you guys,
Dad,
check that out.
this is my
Corey,
mask.
give him that mask back.
This is my
Right
mask.
now. Now, guys, I'm going to give you a 3.
You're gonna
1,
get it
2.
now.
Hey, that's an order, guys. Get that out. Guys, Oliver, stop that. You want me to have an accident?
So I hear the crowd counting down. 4, 3, 2. And I turn and I throw up a prayer. Swish at the buzzer. 39 feet. I measured it after the game.
Wow. And the trophy's still up in your new room.
I thought that was your trophy, Dad.
Oh, no, mine's the little one next to it. For most improved speller.
Oh.
Beaver, when did you get your car back?
Well, it'll be fixed by tomorrow. But it's going to take about a week to dry out.
Corey, you haven't eaten anything but the cashews out of your chicken.
No, Grandma. I ate the outside of my egg roll. He eats the outside of his onion rings, too.
Well, that hardly seems like a balanced diet to me.
Mom, please don't start with him. He's gotten to be a picky eater.
Hey, what's the matter? The cartons remind you of your dead goldfish or something?
No, it's just that Chinese stuff tastes like it hasn't been cooked yet.
Well, Corey, why didn't you say so? I'll fix you something else.
Now, Mom, wait a minute. We're not going to start making 8 meals. If Corey doesn't like what we're having, he just won't eat.
Hey, look. How do you know if you like something unless you try it?
Wally, you heard your brother.
Trust me, Corey. Now, look, Chinese food is like, well, it's like cereal. You gotta put all kinds of junk on it before it tastes good.
Wally, I can guarantee you he won't try it.
Okay, I'll try it.
And the best part is, if you use these, you can make a mess of yourself and nobody will even yell at you.
Pretty good for something that doesn't come with French fries.
Well, isn't this nice?
Oh, yeah. Great.
We have to be at the house tomorrow at 2. We're getting a new estimate from another painter.
Didn't Eddie already hire a painter?
There was a scheduling conflict. He won't be out of prison for 2 to 5 years. Check forging.
I could have gotten him probation. Hey, listen, can't you handle it? I was thinking about taking the boys to a ball game.
Well, I don't think that's a very good idea, Wally.
What, are you kidding? Sweatband day. They'll love it.
Don't you think that's Beaver's territory?
Look, I'm just trying to help the kids adjust.
But you're not their father. Look, why don't you give your brother a chance and let him work this out for himself?
Look, Dad's not around anymore, so somebody's got to keep him from going down in flames.
Why do you always assume he's not going to make it?
Mary Ellen. The guy drove his car into the reservoir.
Wally, you still awake?
Yeah, Dad.
You know, when I was your age, I went through an experience very like this.
About your nose?
No, my ears. Some kid called me elephant ears, and I got to thinking I was a regular Dumbo. Well, they didn't sell ear flatteners in those days, so I started putting adhesive tape right here to keep the ears flat.
How come it didn't work, Dad?
Hi. Thought you might like the heating pad tonight. You feel better without the brace?
Yeah, Mom. By tomorrow I'll be able to gargle.
Look at them. Aren't they cute? They remind me of you and Wally.
Yeah. But I don't remind you of Dad, do I, Mom?
Beaver, it hasn't been 24 hours yet.
Sure seems like a lot longer.
Beaver, do you remember the summer we sent you to Camp Nahami? And you were having the hardest time.
Well, Mom, my cabin burned down, and a water moccasin bit me.
And every day we'd get another letter begging us to bring you back to civilization. And then after we drove all night to get you, you wouldn't leave.
Well, I guess it just took me a little time to get adjusted.
And it's going to be the same for them. With the exception of the water moccasin. Good night, Beaver. Don't worry.
Lesson number 2. Phrases we use every day. The car is red. L'automobile è rosa. The car is red. L'automobile è rosa. Now that wasn't too difficult, was it? Let's try another one.
They got a great introductory offer here. 30 visits for $30. Oh, and you get a locker.
Hey, Richard, can't we just concentrate on my kids and why they hate me?
Well, what did you expect, B? For the kids to act like nothing's changed and grow up exactly the way you did?
What's wrong with that?
Come on, we're dealing with a generation here that's a lot better educated and more worldly than you and I ever were.
It's that Sesame Street. You know, look at the things we used to watch when we were kids. Huckleberry Hound, Rin Tin Tin Lassie. Maybe that's why Kimberly wants to be a vet.
Don't take it so personally. They're just displacing their negative feelings, and you're the closest target.
What am I supposed to do? I'm trying to be their father and their mother. I'm not getting anywheres either.
Look, B, when you get hung up on roles, you build walls. Now, you ought to be building bridges. I mean, you know, be their friend. Show them that you love them. Hey, you know, they got a great family plan here. Only $500 for 2 full years, unlimited usage.
You really believe in this stuff, huh, Richard?
Sure. If I didn't, I never would have bought into this place.
Corey, can I come in?
It's your room.
Well, I know how much you like music, so I brought you a little surprise.
Guitar? For me? What's the catch?
Oh, no catch. All you gotta do is promise not to miss your lessons or imitate the guy in the Who.
I promise. It's really cool.
Yeah. I always wanted a guitar when I was a kid. Somehow I ended up with an accordion.
Thanks, Dad. Wow, guitar? What'd you get me, a set of drums?
Nope. Got you this. A brand new A2000 XL.
And you got him a guitar? I don't even play baseball.
Well, that's okay. He doesn't play guitar. Now you'll both have something to learn.
Well, I am a boy. And I gotta start playing baseball sooner or later. Thanks, Dad.
Ah, that's okay. I'll see you guys in the morning now. Good night.
Good night.
But I think I'd really rather learn to play the drums.
Hi, I'm back.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Where are you guys going?
Us guys are going to get our eyebrows waxed. Did you have a good run, Wally?
Nah, only did 3 miles.
Oh, good. Then you're not too tired to clean out the storm gutters.
Oh, Mom, not today.
Oh, honey, your mom's been so nice to us.
Yeah, but there's a big fight on TV. The guys are going to come over and watch it.
Mary Ellen, I tell all of my friends my sons are grown. I thought I was telling the truth.
And I'll fix the crack in the patio, too.
The wonderful boy.
I hope you guys aren't planning to sit around here and watch cartoons all day.
Just until 3:30. Then we're gonna watch They Came From Downstairs.
Well, don't you want to go outside and throw the ball around?
Nah, I don't think so.
But it's a beautiful day out.
It's freezing.
Now look, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna throw the ball around. And we're gonna have a good time. Now, take off that cape, put on that jacket, you put on that one, and I'll meet you outside.
Hey, Corey, how long we gotta do this for? Not long. Dad's old. He'll get tired fast. Come on, Dad, put it over.
Okay, now, keep your eye on the ball and swing level.
I know. I've seen George Brett's commercials.
Ah, come on, Oliver. You could have got that one.
Don't you see what's going on? Dad, he's scared of the ball. All little kids are. I'm not scared. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Well, maybe a little.
Now, look, there's nothing to be scared of. It's not going to hurt you as long as you got your glove.
And how come every team has a doctor?
Look, it's a piece of cake. Okay, now let's try it from just a little farther back, okay?
Dad, you're going to make him cry.
Now, nobody's going to cry. Okay, get ready. Here it comes.
Ow!
Okay, that was pretty good. But next time, try it with your eyes open.
No, Dad, time out. I think I like soccer better. Because all I do is get hit in the shins.
Here comes the waterworks.
That's enough. Dad, can I go in now?
Now look at it. If you throw in the towel now, you'll never make it to the major leagues when you get big.
Good, 'cause I want to be a talk show host.
Hey, Oliver, let's try it with a tennis ball, okay? See, it's soft. It can't hurt you.
Hey, Wally, I can handle this.
Okay, Uncle Wally, I'll try.
Great. Okay, here you go. Heads up.
I caught it, Uncle Wally, I caught it. It's a miracle.
See how easy that was? Come on, throw it back. Let's try it again.
Hey, Wally, that was really sneaky.
Hey, what are you talking about? Okay, here you go. You ready?
I caught it, Uncle Wally, I caught it again.
Great.
Oliver, Corey, go in the house.
But I thought you said we were supposed to have fun.
Yeah, well, I don't want you to get overheated. Now get.
Boy, I sure wish parents would make up their minds. Yeah, really. Let's hope it's just a phase he's going through. Come on.
Hey, what are you getting so upset about? I mean, you were having a little trouble here, and I just thought that
You didn't think I could handle it.
The kid was afraid. I knew he wouldn't be afraid of a tennis ball.
I don't give a damn about the ball. I was trying to get him to trust me.
Hey, I'm sorry, Beav. Look, I didn't mean to step on your toes.
Get your paws off me.
Came at a bad time.
Are you kidding? We came to see a fight, didn't we?
Deck him, Wally. All my life, I've been living in your shadow. Anything I did, you had to do better.
You turned my heart out, Beaver.
Shut up, Eddie. And you're not even satisfied with that. Now you got to be a big shot with my kids.
Look, I was just trying to help you out.
I don't need your help.
Good, because I'm sick and tired of holding your hand.
Hey, that's enough, guys. Now, shake hands and make up.
Hey, what are you, Jack? The United Nations? Get out of there. I want to see some fur fly.
You can't have kids of your own, so now you got to move in on mine.
I always thought you said stupid things because you wanted attention. Now I realize you just say them because you're plain stupid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah! Hey, cut it out, guys. You're supposed to be brothers, friends.
We may be brothers, but we're not friends.
What happened, Wally?
Eddie, when's the house going to be finished?
I don't know, about 9 weeks.
Well, you better get to work. We're moving in tonight.
Tonight? Hey, you got a screw loose, Jack? I can't do that. I won't compromise the quality of my work.
Ah, shut up, Eddie.
You believe the nerve of that guy? Trying to tell me how to do my job?
Shut up, Eddie.
It works.
But, Eddie, people are used to the cold being on the right and the hot on the left.
Forget it, Tooey. Just switch the knobs. By the time they catch on, the check will have cleared. Good afternoon, Mrs. Cleaver.
Oh, Eddie, you still here? Hi, Tooey.
Hi, Mrs. Cleaver. Actually, we're just completing our quality control phase. You know, at Haskell Construction, we don't just build houses. We build homes.
Well, in all the homes I've ever seen, the bathroom doors swing in, not out.
Didn't I tell you to take care of that?
But you said I didn't have to.
No excuses. Just fix it. Consider it done.
Oh, good. Then that'll free you to do something about this sink. The hot and the cold are all mixed up.
Oh, thank you for bringing that to my attention, Mrs. Cleaver. Oh, and, Mrs. Cleaver?
I know, Eddie. This is a lovely dress. Now, both of you are going to sit down and you're going to write out a promise that you're going to start acting like brothers. It's going to be a friendship pact. You're going to start doing things together and enjoying things together. Now, do it right now.
Oh, gee, do we have to?
Right now. And don't either one of you leave this room until you've done it. Oh, Wally, I'm glad I caught you.
Mom, if you're going to start up about the beaver again, I'm not interested.
Well, as long as you brought it up, I think it's about time you two mended your fences.
Look, the guy told me he wants me to stay out of his life, and I'm going to.
Oh, Wally, you know the beaver. You have to be a little more flexible with him.
Hey, the guy's 33 years old. When are you going to stop making excuses for him?
But you know the beaver didn't really mean the things he said. Come on, you have to give him a chance.
I'm tired of giving him chances. Next time he falls on his face, I'm not going to be there to help pick him up.
Hey, Grandma, can we have a cookie?
Sure.
Grandma, this is my friend Marcus. He and I are such good friends, we even have to sit apart in class.
Hello, Marcus.
Hi.
My, what an original costume.
Thanks. I designed it myself.
Well, I can't imagine what that would cost in a store. Didn't your brother walk home with you?
No, he was playing with some other guys, so he pretended he didn't even know me.
Well, that's no way for brothers to act.
How come? Uncle Wally did the same thing to Daddy in the movie theater. Can we go up and play now?
All right, go ahead. Boys, remember, I like you to take your dirty clothes off before you put them down the laundry chute.
Now what are we going to do? We can't jump down the laundry chute. We don't have video games. I should have gone home with the Fox twins. They still have candy left over from Halloween. At least they got a whole space station. I guess it's better than nothing. Hey, you got a guitar. That's Jam. Nah, that's my brother. He'll get real mad. You're not afraid of him, are you? Never, except when he beats me up. Come on, he'd never know. Nah, I'm not allowed to play it. Who said anything about playing it? We can just look at it. Well, as long as we just look at it. Here, give me a hand. Man, you really gonna get it now. See ya.
I think that Oliver and Corey have adjusted to their new situation quite well.
Miss Canfield, dads usually don't get dragged out of meetings because their kids did something good.
That's true, Theodore. I'm afraid that Corey and some other boys were spray painting graffiti on the gym wall. Corey and one other boy were the only ones who didn't get over the fence in time.
I think I saw his work on the way in. But it's a very nice likeness of you.
Oh, well, I would prefer that Corey demonstrate that artistic ability in the classroom and that he paint clothes on me.
I can't tell you how sorry I am about this, and I'll pay for any damages. I promise you nothing like this will ever happen again.
Theodore, I know that you're going to be just as fair with Corey as your father was with you.
I'm trying, Miss Canfield. Believe me, I'm trying.
Oh, good afternoon, Miss Canfield. Theodore. I understand young Edward's been displaying his mischievous side again.
That's one way of looking at it, Eddie. Your fathers are here, boys.
Why, good afternoon, Dad. There seems to be a slight case of mistaken identity here.
Come on, you little felon. When I get through with you, you're going to be stamping license plates for go-karts.
Dad?
We'll talk about this when we get home, Corey. Thanks again, Miss Canfield.
We all took an oath that we'd wear our sweatshirts to school.
And you were evidently the only one who did.
Yeah, and that's how come I got in trouble, like kind of the other guys. If we'd all worn our sweatshirts, everything would have been all right.
A thing is either right or it's wrong. And if it's wrong in the first place, as this certainly was, then it's still wrong no matter how many people do it. Do you understand?
Dad, all the guys were doing it.
So what if all the guys jumped off the Empire State Building?
I guess I wouldn't have any friends.
Look it, nobody understands peer pressure better than I do. But if these kids were really your friends, they'd have shared the blame with you. You know, I don't know if these are the kind of kids you should be hanging around with anyway.
It's not my fault. I mean, the guys I want to hang around with live in the old neighborhood, where we'd still be living if you didn't get divorced.
That's not the issue.
It never is. You never want to talk about what happened with Mom.
Look, young man, you're not going to turn the tables on me. You did something wrong, and now you're going to pay for it. Where do you think you're going?
I don't have to take this from you.
Yes, you do. I'm your father. Corey, come back here this minute. I'm going to give you to 3. 1, 2, 2.5.
Watch out, Dad's on the warpath. And you probably don't want to play a guitar.
Beaver, what happened?
I just sent Corey to his room. I'm not through with you, Corey.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ollie. Now, I've tried to talk this over with you, but I can see there's just one way to teach you a lesson. Every day for the next 2 weeks, you will come to this room alone. There will be no company, no television, and no guitar.
Murderers get off easier. It must have been an earthquake or termites. Or maybe I did it by accident.
I don't believe you two. You don't have any respect for anybody's property, do you? Well?
I guess not.
How can you say that?
You just said we didn't.
Look, I'm trying to build a new life for us here, but you two are fighting me every inch of the way. You're grounded too, Ollie. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Boy, he was really mad. Did you see that little vein on the top of his forehead? I was going to tell you about the guitar. It really was an accident. That's okay. I'd rather travel light. Travel? Where are you going? Not me. Us. We're splitting. But you heard, Dad. We're grounded. We can't run away for at least 2 weeks. What an airhead.
So you're leaving home, huh?
Yes, sir. And I'm not never coming back. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ollie! Corey! Oliver! Corey! Come on, guys, this isn't funny.
Corey, I don't think this is the right night to run away. Maybe we should go back. Eat, sleep, get an education. You can go crawling back if you want, but I'm going to live with Mom. But we don't even know where Italy is. We just know it looks like a boot.
Well, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm a new Mary Lou. We never part so well. Goodbye, heart.
Hi, guys. Hey, what's up?
Hi, Uncle Wally. Small world.
If I didn't know better, are you guys running away from home?
Well, yeah, sorta. But mostly we're just changing parents. You're not gonna turn us in, are you?
Who, me? No way. Well, you guys have a good trip. Oh, hey. You got enough money?
Yeah, a whole sock full. And, this traveler's check for my Washington trip.
Huh. You, got your passports?
What are passports?
Doesn't matter. So I guess you've got all your shots.
Shots?
Well, this is the last hamburger you guys are going to be having for a while. Oh, but you're going to love Italy. The ruins, the art, the churches.
Uncle Wally, don't you think we're a little old for reverse psychology?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Look, guys, I don't want to tell you what to do, but you'd really be hurting your dad. You're everything to him.
Oh, come on. I mean, we wouldn't even be living with him. Except we got dumped here.
That's not true. Ever since he moved here, all he thought about was you guys.
Our dad?
Yeah. I don't know if you know this or not, but your dad was going to go to court and fight for custody. Now, does that sound like he'd go through all that if he didn't really love you?
But if Dad's such a great guy, how come you won't even talk to him on the phone?
Look, Corey, everybody says things they don't really mean sometimes. You make mistakes. But, if you really love somebody, you gotta give them a second chance.
Boy, things were a lot easier when we just hated Dad.
I've looked everywhere. I'm calling the police.
Beaver, wait. They're upstairs.
The police?
The boys. Wally brought them home.
Dad,
Hi, Corey.
are you mad?
Shh. Your brother's asleep.
No, I'm not. Are you mad?
Well, right now I'm feeling a lot of things. And mad definitely is one of them.
Running away was really dumb, huh?
Well, all kids run away. I did. I even tried to put myself up for adoption.
Did it work?
Well, I guess in some ways it did. Proved to me how much my parents really love me.
I think we found out the same thing tonight.
Yeah, we didn't know you really wanted us. We thought we just got dumped here. I never even gave you a chance.
Well, maybe I didn't deserve one. I mean, I moved you here and changed your whole life. Never really even told you why.
That's true.
You know, I never really wanted to face up to the truth. I always tried to blame everybody else for my mistakes. But I can't do that this time. Your mom and I did have a lot of problems. But the biggest one was, I stopped expecting anything from myself, and then she didn't expect anything from me either. But that won't happen again. I know I'm not the perfect father, but I'll always be there for you guys, whether you hit a home run or break a window. You know, I love you both so much, and I know that if we just work together and trust one another, we can be a great family.
I love you, Dad.
Me too.
Oh, I love you both, too.
Dad,
Yes, Ollie?
are we still grounded?
Yes, Ollie.
Just checking.
Okay.
Good night, Dad.
Good night now.
Chances are, 'cause I wear...
You know, honey, building this place was a royal pain. And the interest rates were ridiculous. But you know, all of a sudden, I don't care.
Yeah.
Maybe next year we can afford furniture, hmm?
The pizza. Oh, Beaver. I thought you were the delivery guy.
Must be the clothes.
You want to come in?
No. No, thanks.
Listen, Beav, about the kids. I wasn't trying to interfere. I was just coming home from work and I saw the cape out of the corner of my eye and I just...
I know, Wally. You help me when you're not even trying. You know, the kids and I have come a long way tonight, but you and I still have some unfinished business.
Look, I'm really sorry about the fight. I was way out of line.
So was I.
Although, to tell you the truth, I got a kick out of you. I mean, it took a lot of guts for you to chew me out in front of the guys and everything. Hey, you sure you don't want to come in?
No, that's okay.
I've been giving this a lot of thought. Maybe the trouble is, we've changed, but our relationship hasn't.
I guess it's always tougher for brothers.
Yeah. But, you know, I think it'll be easier for us. Because we're friends, too. Yeah, come on, Bee. Don't get mushy on me. Come on in. I want to show you the house. Some pizza coming over.
3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I don't have anything better to do. What could be so important? Women.
Mary Ellen. You're...
I sure am.
It's even better than the Springfield game.
Come on, guys. If you're late again, Miss Canfield's going to make me stay after school and clean erasers.
Hey, Dad, Eddie Jr. is selling his dead snake. Can I buy it?
Now, what would you want with a dead snake?
Well, I figure I can scare all the girls till it starts to stink.
I think we'll talk about this later.
I didn't think so. Bye, Dad.
Goodbye.
Here you go.
Thanks, Dad.
Oliver, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, but I meant your cape.
Nah, that's kid stuff. See ya. Hey, Corey, wait up!
Mom! Oh, Mom! Mom, have you seen...
Here you are.
Thanks, Mom.
Beaver, do you think you could meet me down at Wally's office sometime this afternoon?
Sure. I'll bet I can get Mr. Rutherford to give me some shore leave. Why?
I need you to sign some papers. You see, I've decided to take one of those condominiums over on Miller's Pond. I'm going to sell the house.
Mom, you can't do that. I mean, you can, but it just wouldn't seem right to have another family living here.
I feel the same way, Beaver. That's why I'm selling it to you.
Me? Mom, I can't afford it.
Oh, I don't drive a hard bargain. But I do insist on being invited over for dinner once a week.
Are you sure?
Yes, Beaver. You know, I once figured it out. I've cooked 19,000 meals. I've washed about 80,000 socks, and I've vacuumed my way around the world 3 times. Now it's your turn.
Mom, do you mind if I get mushy?
Of course not, Beaver.
I love you.
I love you, too. Ward, I wish you could see how well your family's doing. You'd be so proud of your boys. You know, I think Beaver's really coming into his own as a parent. And as much as Wally and Mary Ellen wanted children, I don't think they realized the joy that little Ward would bring into their lives. He's just a doll. He's got Mary Ellen's eyes, Wally's chin, and of course the Cleaver ears. Now I know that all of the time, patience, and love we gave them was worth it. I think Wally and Beaver have turned out exactly the way we thought they would. Oh, and Ward, I'm not worried about the Beaver anymore.
And Newhart shed some light on George's sighting of a UFO. Newhart, tomorrow night at 9:30, 8:30 Central and Mountain.
Coming up next on Eyewitness News, a look at what might delay the government buyout of homes in Times Beach, Missouri. Consumers are advised not to eat 4 brands of cooked sliced salami. Packages could contain glass fragments. And Fred Broski says look for light snow tonight and tomorrow. All the day's news up next.